Right, guys, so Ultra Rose officially comes out next weekly reset, and that actually gives us a good window of opportunity to farm not only crystals but as well as equipment for him. Now you guys might be confused because he does hold quite a few tags, as well as God Key, powerful opponent, future, Saiyans, and he can actually have a good build on this character already. I'm expecting definitely for him to get the hit treatment, the ultra hit treatment, where he's going to get his own unique equipment. But for now, there are some phenomenal equipments you guys can farm for him, and I'm going to show you guys exactly which equipments that is. And if you guys do find value in today's video, make sure you guys simply like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And by the way, comment down below, what team are you going to rock Rose in? God Key, future, or leader slot, or powerful opponent even, right? Because Ultra Hit is also powerful opponent. So it's going to be a very, very interesting build for this character. But anyways, let's not waste any time, guys. First things first is that this Rose can get, like I said, a good amount of equipments. These are all his equipments that he can equip on him, right? Now, this Rose here, we do not know his color. We do not know his type, whether it's melee, of course, range, defense, support. We just do not know yet, right? So some of the stuff is going to be out of the equation, obviously, but we're going to be hitting basically the headliners, right? Like the tags and stuff like that. So let's not waste any time. The first one is definitely this one. This is a Saga, Trunks Saga tag, or not even a tag, it's just a Saga. So anyways, this one right here is perfect. It's a very good defensive equipment. First slot is base blast defense up to 20%. The second slot is also base strike defense up to 30%. And then these third slots are whopping 2-for-1, which is a base health up to 10%, as well as health restoration up to 10%. I'm assuming he's going to have health restoration due to the fact that he's an ultra. I feel like every ultra now has health restoration or of some capacity for sure, right? And especially because he's Rose, he likes to damage himself, heal himself, and stuff like that. So I can definitely expect something around those lines. Anyways, that is going to be for Sagas. This one right here is also another great one. This one is for future in general. So if you guys want to farm for this one, you guys can use them on any future character. So that's really cool too. And it's a very diverse, equipment, except for the second slot. It's kind of tricky, but I'll discuss what I mean by that in just one bit. So the first slot is a base blast attack up to 20%. And then the second slot is a 2-for-1 kind of. The first, buff is base strike defense up to 20%, which is great. And then the second slot is minus 5 to 1%, right? So 1% is not going to do anything. So that's really good. I don't consider this really a nerf if it's 1%. 1%, you won't even feel it because this equipment is very good in itself, because you also get a whopping 30% to base strike attack. So you get best of both worlds, strike and blast attack, as well as defense. Now we do not know exactly whether or not he's going to be strike or melee or range. We just do not know yet, but this is a good equipment for future in general if you guys take care of that second slot, right? This is another great one. This has no drawbacks. The first slot is going to be, actually, this is for what? This is for future. Let's see. This is for future and future Trunks Saga. So fits perfectly into him, right? So this one is a base strike defense up to 15% on the first slot. The second slot is also base key recovery up to 15%, which is solid. And then the third slot is a whopping, which is great. This third slot is amazing. Base strike attack and base blast attack as well. Up to 20% each, 2-for-1. So this is definitely a must farm in my book. So we have that. Also, these are awakened equipment, obviously, which is a headache to farm. I also want to mention some worthy, pretty much some worthy non-awakened equipment, so you guys can farm them as well. This is a great one, and these are really easy to farm. This is for future in general. This one's Behold My Perfect Divinity. Base strike defense up to 50%. Base blast attack up to 15%, and then base strike attack up to 18%. So very well-rounded equipment for sure. If you guys want to farm for this one, go ahead, by all means do so. This is another good one as well. This scythe with that's funny because he actually has a scythe. This scythe will carve a reminder into your mortal flesh. So really deadly title right there. But base strike attack up to 12%, base strike attack up to 15%, and then the second slot is whopping either special move damage or ultimate move damage up to 10% each. And this is for future. Let's see. This is for future and powerful opponent. So of course that would fall in line with him perfectly. Also, this is a very good one. This is a very good one because it's I think for God Key. So it's just the God Key equipment right here. Health restoration up to 12%, and then a very good 2 second slots, 18% to strike attack in the third slot, and then the second slot is base blast attack up to 16%. Like I keep reminding you guys that we do not know his color type or his type in general, whether it be melee, range. So a lot of this is subject to change on what fits best for him. But some of these are kind of no-brainers that you guys should be farming, right? Next up is this one right here. This is a very good one because I love base health equipment. And this has just that, but it's a very blast ranged type orientated equipment. As you guys can see, the first 2 slot, base, blast attack up to 12% and 15%. So you get almost a 30%, but also a base health as well. I think Ultra Rose is going to be melee. I mean, he has to. He has that big old scythe he's holding, so it would only make sense for him to be a melee. A ranged wouldn't make any sense to me, right? He could potentially be a defensive one, depending, right, if they do that correctly, because look at Ultra Super Vegito. He's defensive, but yet he does a lot of damage, right? So yeah, this one's a very wacky equipment. I just want to mention this one because I was scrolling through the equipments and I want to mention this. This is for Saiyan, so pretty much so many characters could hold this, but take a look at this, guys. It will be a nightmare to try to get the rerolls for this one, right? I mean, the first slot, you pretty much just get to pick and choose whether you want base strike attack, base blast attack, or the vice versa, base blast defense or base strike defense, up to 13%. And then the same thing on the second slot, up to 20%, right, which is really good. And then the third slot, you have either a base key recovery, base critical, health restoration, special move damage, or ultimate damage. You guys get to pick up to 12% each. So very wacky, wild equipment. I forgot this equipment existed, but this is for Saiyans in general. But I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, Rose in general, guys, he looks like he's going to be a very strike orientated or kind of like healing type of unit, because that's kind of his gimmick, right? He has blast armor. I just want to know what his unique equipment does, but I absolutely love his ultimate. My favorite ultimate in the whole game by a mile, next to Hit, of course, because Hit has also a pretty good one, or Hit's time skip is a very cool one. It's not technically an ultimate, but it is in a way, right? But in terms of tags that he's going to hold, no-brainer future, God Key, as well as powerful opponent. Now, all these tags actually have pretty solid nucleuses, right? They're not bad at all. Especially powerful opponent, you could pair him up with Hit and then slap on, I don't know, Beast Gohan on the leader slot or something, right? Or Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, depending on what color, of course, Ultra Rose is going to be. God Key also, God Key, we're all expecting, Evolution Vegeta Zenkai. We'll find out tonight. And as well as, we just got UI Goku Revival. Zamasu is also pretty good. Pretty solid nucleus in general. Future has a better nucleus in my opinion, right? They got the Blue Zamasu. Even this Rose, the Legend Limited Zenkai Rose is really good too. Future Gohan, of course, Father Son Gun is pretty solid on its own. Android 17 and 18 is still up there. And even this Green Trunks is solid on his own. He could actually do a lot of damage. A lot of people do underestimate him, but once you get the ball rolling with that Trunks and you have him a high enough stars, he could definitely do a lot of damage. But yeah, guys, hopefully this guide helped you out just a bit in preparation for Ultra Rose. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you simply like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll definitely catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a good one. Peace.